Have you ever stood in awe of the Golden Gate Bridge? It's more than just a beautiful landmark. It's an engineering marvel, a massive financial project, and a living piece of history all rolled into one. Today, we go in to peel back the layers of its famous orange paint and discover the incredible story of how this bridge was not only built, but how it continues to stand tall against all odds. It all started back in the Great Depression. Building a bridge of this scale seemed impossible, not just technically, but financially. Yet, they came up with a genius plan. They'd sell construction bonds, essentially taking out a loan, and promise to pay it back using the money from tolls. This user pays idea was revolutionary, and it created a financial model so durable that it's still in place today. But it also meant that for generations to come, the bridge would need constant care and planning to manage its life cycle costs. Now, let's talk engineering. The Golden Gate is a masterclass in suspension bridge design. Think about it. Two massive towers connected by gigantic main cables, spun from thousands of individual steel wires. These cables act like a giant hammock, holding up the roadway and transferring all that weight to the colossal anchorages on either shore. Every single piece of the deck, the trusses that keep it from swaying too much. The height of the towers was precisely calculated to balance strength, flexibility, and the wild winds that whip through the strait. Engineers learned from past bridge failures, making sure this one was stiff enough to be stable, but flexible enough to move with the forces of nature. It's not just designed to hold cars. It's designed to survive windstorms, heavy traffic, and even the unlikely event of a ship collision. Of course, building it was one thing, keeping it standing is another. The bridge lives in a tough neighborhood, constantly battered by salty, corrosive fog. This is where materials science becomes crucial. The steel cables and beams are under constant attack from rust. To fight back, the bridge has a dedicated team and a multi-layered defense system. This includes protective coatings, a clever electrical process called cathodic protection, and endless inspections. And that famous orange color, it's officially called International Orange, and it wasn't just chosen for its looks. The paint is a critical part of the bridge's defense against corrosion. The specific pigments and primers were selected for their durability and how well they protect the steel underneath. This means painting the bridge isn't just a cosmetic touch-up. It's an essential, non-stop maintenance project. It's a perpetual capital expense, a constant investment to prevent catastrophic failure. So, a seemingly simple color choice actually drives the bridge's budget, its toll prices, and even when new bonds are sold to fund the work. But the wind and fog aren't the only threats. The bridge is located in one of the most seismically active regions in the world, California. This has become the single biggest focus of the bridge's modern engineering and financial planning. Over the years, it has undergone massive seismic retrofit projects to make it stronger against major earthquakes. We're talking about strengthening the foundations, redesigning how the roadway connects to the land so it can move without breaking. modernizing the expansion joints and reinforcing the towers and anchorages. These upgrades are incredibly complex. You have to do all this work while keeping traffic flowing and preserving the bridge's historic character. Financially, these projects are enormous. They require huge amounts of upfront cash, often financed through long-term debt. It's a way of turning a massive, uncertain risk and earthquake into a series of manageable, scheduled construction projects. To pay for it, the Bridge Authority relies on federal and state grants, specifically for making infrastructure more resilient. So, how does the bridge pay for all this? It's a classic public infrastructure finance story. The main source of income is the tolls you pay to cross it. Over the years, technology has made toll collection way more efficient. We've gone from toll booths to electronic gantries and automatic license plate readers. This cuts down on operating costs and makes the revenue stream much more predictable. And predictability is music to the ears of credit rating agencies. A stable income means a better credit rating, which means lower interest rates when the Bridge Authority needs to borrow money. In a way, the toll you pay is a financial instrument. The Bridge Authority can adjust toll prices, offer discounts, and create rate schedules to manage cash flow, pay down debt, and build up reserves for future projects. But the bridge's value goes far beyond the tolls it collects. It's an economic engine for the entire Bay Area. It transformed commuting patterns, boosted property values in the North Bay, and became a global magnet for tourism. The amount of toll revenue collected is a pretty good indicator of the region's economic health. When the economy is booming, more people are commuting and visiting, and toll revenues go up. This leads to interesting debates. Should the bridge find other ways to capture this economic value? Things like paid parking, souvenir concessions, or even ticketing for prime photo spots. Could that money help ease the financial burden on commuters? It's a complex question. In the digital age, managing the bridge has become a high-tech operation. It's equipped with a nervous system of sensors, fiber optics, accelerometers, and corrosion monitors that provide a constant stream of data on the bridge's health. This is called structural health monitoring. Engineers can see how the bridge is responding to traffic, wind, and temperature changes in real time. Drones and LiDAR scanning allow for incredibly detailed inspections without putting human inspectors at risk. This data-driven approach means maintenance can be targeted precisely where it's needed most, preventing small problems from becoming big, expensive ones. It saves money and makes the bridge safer. Of course, technology and finance don't exist in a vacuum. The bridge is governed by a public authority that has to balance the needs of many different groups: commuters, politicians, environmental agencies, and the public. Political cycles don't always line up with engineering needs, which can create challenges in securing funding. But with strong governance and transparent, long-term planning, the bridge can maintain its good credit and access affordable financing. There are even specialized financial tools available, like green bonds or resilience bonds. which attract investors who want to fund environmentally friendly and disaster-proof projects. Looking ahead, climate change presents a new set of challenges. Sea level rise, more intense storms, and changing wind patterns all have to be factored into the bridge's future. Engineers are already planning for this, considering things like stronger foundations and more robust drainage systems. This means stress testing the budget against extreme weather events and securing new types of funding that blend federal grants with toll revenue. The future of the Golden Gate Bridge will be shaped by integrating all these fields: technology, engineering, and finance. Imagine a digital twin of the Bridger Perfect virtual model that can predict maintenance needs years in advance, helping to optimize cash flow. Tolling could become dynamic, with prices changing based on traffic to manage congestion and raise funds for new projects. The bridge's iconic brand itself is an asset. Licensing deals and unique tourism experiences could create new revenue streams that supplement tolls. Ultimately, the Golden Gate Bridge is more than just steel and concrete. It's a living case study of how a single piece of infrastructure can embody a century of human ingenuity. Its continued survival depends on a delicate dance between materials science, seismic engineering, and climate strategy on one side, and disciplined financial planning and transparent governance on the other. By aligning these worlds, this iconic structure is transformed into a truly resilient public asset, ensuring it will connect and inspire us for generations to come. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this deep dive into the Golden Gate Bridge fascinating, please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow. We've got more incredible stories about the marvels of engineering and finance coming your way. So ring that notification bell and stay tuned for the next video. See you then.